Hello everyone and welcome back to Very Cold Lasagna. And for all my wrestling fans out there, we got some news regarding the Undisputed WWE Championship last night on Monday Night Raw. And a lot of it has to do with Roman Reigns and that championship. So last night on Monday Night Raw, Triple H came out for this announcement that will rock the foundation of WWE forever, pal. And he basically talked about the Undisputed Championship and pretty much zoned in on Roman Reigns. Yeah, he acknowledged Roman Reigns' reign as champion, but he also acknowledged the fact that throughout the second half of his reign, he weaseled his way into negotiating, showing up less. So basically, WWE did pretty much write in the fact that, yeah, Roman Reigns had been showing up less to his obligations as champion. Pretty much like Brock Lesnar back in his days as Universal Champion in 2017, 2018-ish. But anyway, yeah, pretty much they were acknowledging that Roman Reigns was doing the same, and they were going to do pretty much, well, a thing that I was afraid they were going to do. Create a new world championship that fans deserve to see full-time without the acknowledgement of a tribal chief and the respect and adoration of others. And that's when Triple H revealed the creation, or maybe the rebirth of the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, some of you may remember the World Heavyweight Championship before it retired back in 2013, the big gold belt, when Eric Bischoff brought that on in WCW and then later brought it with him to WWE. And then now they're bringing it kind of back to WWE yesterday. Now, we don't know for sure if this is going to continue the history of the World Heavyweight Championship from NWA, WCW, and then WWE until 2013. But we'll see. We'll see if that's confirmed. If that's the case, then I'm good on that. If it's a new one, brand new one, then I'm not so sure about that. But either way, I'm not so upset by the fact that they have two world champions again, because it wasn't necessarily an issue for me back in the day, and not so much now. I'm more upset by the fact that how and when they decide to do this, because why are we doing this now? Why are we having the draft now? Because we are so close to Roman Reigns' historical feat, his historical accomplishment as champion. And yes, I'm saying historical. I know he hasn't been around. WWE hasn't been booking him for shows, and that's WWE's fault. WWE admitted fault for not putting him on shows. They should have gave him more damn money to be on the shows. So anyway, back to my point. We're getting this close to Roman Reigns' historical mark of 1,000 days as champion. More specifically, Universal Champion. He's only been WWE Champion for over a year. But that's besides the point. He's been champion for combined 13K days. More so, 1,000 days as Universal Champion. But still, that's still a historical feat. And now you bring in this new, semi-newish, depending on what WWE recognizes it, World Championship on the cusp, just a little over a month before Roman Reigns hits that mark. It pretty much devalues that. It really devalues that. I really am baffled. I'm really disappointed by WWE in doing it right before, literally right before he hits that mark. I really don't understand. Couldn't they have waited until right after to do that? Couldn't they have wait till after Night of Champions to do a draft, introduce the World Heavyweight Championship, after that Saudi Arabia show? Come on, man. It's not that hard. Why does WWE always have to put themselves in these corners? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. And what makes this even more stupid is that, for as fun as it was to go to WrestleMania in Los Angeles, it makes Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania loss to Roman even more stupid. It makes the whole thing, his whole roads to WrestleMania, pointless. It really does. Because had Cody Rhodes won at Mania, and yeah, this kind of contradicts the whole point of me saying that, had Cody Rhodes won at WrestleMania, people would have turned on him, and I still stand by that fact. Had Cody Rhodes won at WrestleMania, he could have been the world champion. However, they should have put in this loophole. They should have written in the script a loophole put in by Paul Heyman at the last moment that it was only for the WWE title. That would have been revealed the next night on Raw. That would have at least kind of protect Roman Reigns in some sort of way as Universal Champion. Keep him as World Champion. Sure, it made him look weak a little, but it would have kept Cody as champion, WWE champion, and kept Roman Reigns as Universal Champion. There, you split up the titles. Happy-ish ending, win-win. But no, now you're in a lose-lose. Heading into the draft, heading into Roman Reigns' 1,000-day mark. This feels dumb. This just feels really dumb. As for the world title itself, I mean, it's not bad looking. It's not bad looking. It has some semblance of the original big gold belt that WWE used and WCW used, but I don't know. I just personally prefer have they just slap on the current WWE logo onto the big gold belt and then use the side plates that they currently use for all their belts. This one just feels like, let's slap this big fat logo silly and then play around with the big gold, the design of the big gold belt and create something brand new. I don't know. I'm just not liking how this is turning out. It just felt like WWE was forced into its hand, forced into a corner yet again because, well, last year they decided to put Roman Reigns on a part-time schedule. They should have just gave him more money to show up at least a little bit more, just a little bit more, to the shows. And then it would have been that hard to find someone reasonable enough to beat him and wrestle at whenever. And it's also on the fault of WWE to not book someone credible enough to beat Roman Reigns. And now that's a problem. Now that there's two world titles again, who's going to beat Roman Reigns for his Universal Championship or WWE Championship? Whatever it's going to be. Who's going to beat Roman Reigns for his title now? He's going to be only on one brand now. And whether it's Raw or SmackDown, who's going to beat him? Unless if Cody Rhodes is somehow not the World Heavyweight Champion, if he's not somehow not on Raw, then yeah, it could be Cody. Maybe he does finish his story if he goes to SmackDown with Roman. But if he's on Raw, he's going to be I probably guarantee he's going to be crowned that World Heavyweight Champion. So if Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown, who the hell are you going to put as Roman Reigns' top challenger? There is absolutely no one that you can book that is credible enough to face Roman right now. Like, who are you going to put? Shinsuke Nakamura, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Gunther? I don't know about Gunther right now. Like, he smells future challenger. Not right now, though. What? So you're going to start asking, like, women to start fighting Roman? Liv Morgan's crazy enough. But I don't know, man. There's no credible challengers left for Roman Reigns. At least not right now. Unless they draft Cody Rhodes to SmackDown. That's the only logical explanation I can think of. But then you leave no star power for Raw. You literally don't. So, this is just a very complicated situation. And another complicated situation I want to think of is like going back to that titles. What's the title's gonna be? What's the title Roman's gonna be holding? Is it gonna be the Universal title, the WWE title? Because you can't necessarily call it the Undisputed Championship anymore. I saw a comment on Twitter saying that, oh, it can still be called the Undisputed WWE Championship. No, it can't. No, it cannot. Because there's 2 world championships again. You can't, it's not singular, it's dual. That would be like the WWE Undisputed Championship back in 2002 still be called that when you have the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. That doesn't make any sense. Or using a little bit more recent example, when you have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship still in existence when they were doing the brand split and you had introduced the Universal Championship. Might not be the best example, but it doesn't make any sense. You can't have an undisputed WWE Championship when there's 2 world championships, especially when the other one's called the World Heavyweight Championship. Doesn't make sense, people. So I don't know what WWE is going to do with Roman's title. Are they going to get to that 1,000 days and then, they're going to drop the Universal Championship? Because you can't necessarily drop the WWE Championship because it just hit 60 years old. It's their oldest and most prestigious title. But at the same time, you can't necessarily combine the lineage of the new World Heavyweight Championship for the WWE Championship together. Because if they're going to be using the historical lineage of the World Heavyweight Championship from the big gold belt, that has a history of its own. So, again, WWE's putting themselves in that corner. WWE's putting themselves in that corner. And it all goes tracing back to WWE giving Roman Reigns that part-time schedule, not building credible challengers for Roman up to this point, and just simply not having, as much as I hate to say it, as much as I'm not a big Cody fan, not having Cody beat Roman in WrestleMania. And like I said, had I written the script, have Cody beat Roman at Mania, and then revealed the next night on Raw, Paul Heyman wrote something, snuck in a contract loophole that it was only for the WWE title. Boom. That's it. But here you are. Here's WWE throwing in a cop-out that is called the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'd like to know your thoughts. I would like to know your thoughts on this brand new World Heavyweight Championship that WWE revealed last night on Monday Night Raw. I mean, it's not the worst looking. It's also not the greatest looking. But I also feel like the timing is very disappointing. The time is very disappointing because we're literally over a month from Roman Reigns hitting 1,000 days, and now it looks like they don't know what to do. They really don't know what to do. So let me know your thoughts, and I'm most certainly interested in trying to comprehend all this madness that WWE has put themselves into. So this is Dylan Lasagna signing out, and keep that lasagna very cold in the fridge with your takes on the world of sports. And until next time, peace out.